It's me again. Yeah, I took the exam yesterday. Wasn't too good, but I'll take it. It's pretty good. It was okay. It's okay. I traded the New York session and had a pretty dramatic experience with GBPUSD. I'm gonna show that. And I took a trade on gold. I did a pretty detailed analysis of gold, and that played out beautifully. So I'm gonna show a bit of that as well. And another trade I took on GBPUSD, which was a winner. Overall, I've made a lot of improvement this week, and I'm grateful. This is all I want to see: slow, consistent growth, and speed things up a little bit when I get actually better. So take a look at all that happened. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to cut this and play with my cube. This is probably the most dramatic trade I've ever taken. Bro, look at this. See how close it got to my stop loss. Look at that. See how close it got to my stop loss. Now I made a rule before taking this trade that I'm not gonna break even. Normally I'd break even at the first supply, at the first, base right here. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait for it to come all the way to hit my take profit. I'm gonna close this. Oh my goodness, it's been so weird, and I don't care. It can come all the way down and hit my stop loss. I don't care. It's fine. Of course, I didn't let it come hit my stop loss. I moved the stop loss to break even. After going through all that turmoil, I just wasn't ready to accept a loss. At first, I was pretty determined to, this either has to hit my TP or I'm taking a loss. But here again with a trade on gold analysis that I just did, and I want to share that. So I started on the daily time frame, and first thing I saw was that price had entered a daily supply area. And if you can hear the clicks, that's my trackpad. My mouse decided to not work, so I'm sorry about that. So this is the daily supply I'm talking about. We have a daily supply area. Price came and tapped into the zone and got rejected. After the rejection, we're seeing price coming back up. So I went in the 4-hour chart, first off, and saw this. I saw this. All right. So we have a head and shoulders pattern. To see it clearly, you can get on the line chart and everything's clear. You have the left shoulder, the head, and we have a potential to form a right shoulder. So this level where I've put the alert, I'll delete it. I'll keep the alert. I wanted to delete it, but I think I'm gonna keep it. Okay, so this place right here where we have the alert, we could have a rejection on the left shoulder level before price gets all the way down. Now, of course, price can come all the way up to this to retest this daily supply zone before going back down. It's still in the head and shoulders level, so it's valid. So now let's get back into candlesticks and go on the 1-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart, I saw something even more significant. Go to indicators, awesome oscillator, and we have a divergence set up. Divergence means that while price made a higher high, we had a drop in the divergence in the awesome oscillator, which means we have a divergence, and a divergence is a signal for the sellers stepping back in the market or the buyers losing momentum. And now we have a head and shoulders, so I have more confluence to want to take a sell on this market. So right after that, I get in here and I see the supply on the 1-hour chart. Now first I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart and show you this. So I found a 4-hour supply, which is supposed to be right in here, the 4-hour supply. Now as you can see, price already taps in the 4-hour supply, so it's tempting to say the move down was already started, but as you can see, we still have buying pressure. So I got in the 1-hour supply to find a more, a much better entry in this supply area, and that's right here. From the wick on top of the bearish candle, to the wick below the bullish candle right before the dominant sell move started. So this is my 1-hour supply. But I'm a scalper, so I'm going to look for an even more sniper entry. I'm going to delete the 4-hour supply, find a more sniper entry. On the 5-minute time frame, we see we have the exact same thing. This is my entry. My stop is right here. I keep it pretty tight, and then my exit can be a 1-to-1, a 1-to-2 risk reward ratio. I don't know if it's going to be a 1-to-2, but my exit would be at this demand area right here. So that's almost a 1 to 3, which means this is a pretty good trade if things play out nicely.
2 hours later.
Okay, so before I show the trade on gold, I'm first going to show this trade on GBPUSD that I took while waiting for the gold trade to set up. So I got on DXY, I see we have this supply right here. So my guess is price is probably going to go all the way up into that zone. That didn't happen, but then I see this demand. I get in the market somewhere here, and then this move happens. Now this is the move that took me into my GU entry, the supply zone, and this is the move that mirrored the GU sell that I won. So price got in here, did all of this, got in here. When I saw this rejection, I just made an entry, put a stop loss above, and then as you can see, I took profit right over here. Caught like a ratio of 5, 1 to 5. I don't think it was exactly 1 to 5, but yeah, it was probably 1 to 5. Yeah, so I took profit right there. And now gold. So this is where I got in the gold market, right? Those where I did the analysis. This is my 5-minute supply. This is the other one that I'm waiting to get into if this one fails. But then as you can see, before the London Open, there was a lot of mess before the New York, before the New York Open. There was a consolidation, accumulating liquidity in this area. So right at the New York Open, we get a candle break through the equal highs here, grab liquidity, went into the supply zone that I marked, and then the move downward started. And that's why I called this huge move to profit right there and made $8 profit. So that was incredible. And it's even incredible when you think about the fact that I was actually happy with a $39 win, with a $39 account balance today from last week, because I couldn't take a lot of trades this week, because I had exams, but my target was to get at least $45 by the end of next week, and now here we are. I have $48 in my account. It's incredible, it's surreal. It just tells you just have to be there, be there while the opportunity presents itself, and sometimes you can be blown away. You don't have to trade every day, you don't have to get in every trade, you just have to find the right setups, the high quality setups, and then take them. And that's why I like scalping, because we see setups forming all the time. You get in the market, you're not going to find setups all the time. You have to learn to be picky with your setups and realize this is a journey you're going to go through slowly, not something you're going to get in a single day. So I'm happy with the results I have currently. It's been an amazing week, and I'm glad I ended in profit. So everybody have an amazing weekend. I think I'm going to end the video here, and I'll catch you all on Monday. Be safe, and God bless you.